Chicos, chicas, bienvenidos al canal, bienvenidos una vez más a Robocop, Rogue City. Estamos en el hospital, vamos a ver nuestra querida compañera Anne Lewis, la agente Lewis, abatida por el New Guy bastante recientemente, a nuestro pesar. Y bueno, vamos a ver cómo se encuentra.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
Vale. Hola.
Do you lose sleep thinking about those crippling hospital fees?
Pues no, soy un robot. A mí...
Don't worry. There's always money to be found in
No.
red marked organ selling made easy.
Mamma mía.
Come for a checkup today and leave with a
Aquí en el hospital no se aburren, ¿eh?
You're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Hombre, tienes un asiento, tienes 3 asientos para ti, tío. O sea, tan apretado no estás. Podrías tumbarte, hacerte una siestecilla ahí. Eso sí, la máquina expendedora está vacía. Ok. Venga, va, vamos a ver a Luis. ¿Es por aquí? No es por aquí. Por tanto, es admirador secreto. ¡Upa! Nuevo punto de habilidad disponible. Ah. Vamos a mejorar esto. Baja escaneado. Vale. Tío, pero ¿cuánta gente lleva cresta mojado en esta ciudad?
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Vale, imagino.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her?
Venga,
Now, I'll leave you two alone.
vale.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead.
Pobre. Metido en un congelador.
Colonel Antonowski has the Street Vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Pobre.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
Corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Pues venga, vamos a interrogar al médico, ¿no?
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Vamos a la morgue a investigar. A ver si encontramos una pista. Ah, sí, eso justo. No estaba leyendo, no había leído lo de, lo de la misión. Que pone que tenemos que ir a la morgue. Pues venga, vamos allá. Pink. Y ahora -1. Como no, siempre en el sótano la morgue.
What's your blood pressure?
Pues
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
entiendo que ese somos nosotros, ¿no? Que es el agente Murphy, vamos, en su muerte.
Robocop, what a surprise.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué te cuentas, tío? déjame leer esto primero.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies?
Pues
No
sí.
one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the
Bastante
case.
tenemos. Bastante
We're
tenemos.
pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many
30.
unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Venga, pues vamos al vestíbulo. Let's go. Qué rápido el ascensor este, madre mía. Vale. Interrogar al personal de seguridad. Sí, vamos a hacerlo.
I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
Ok, here I am.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Muy bien, vámonos. Me voy de la zona, correcto. Let's go. A ver, no hay nada más que hacer por aquí, ¿no? Igual sí, algún coleccionable, quizás, alguna cosilla así, de lore, pero creo que ya está bien.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo.
Gracias.
Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Venga, vamos a ver. Nuestra puntuación. Una A seguro. Venga, va. Dame la A. Hemos completado un montón de objetivos secundarios. Vale. Buah. Vamos. Brutal. 3 puntos de habilidad disponibles. Ya. Y ahora nos tocará hablar con la psicóloga. Nice. Vale. Antes de eso, vitalidad. Venga, vamos a darle esto. Vamos a darle esto también, ¿por qué no? Conseguimos esta habilidad pasiva, bueno, pasiva no, activa, pero que no requiere de activación. Y... ostras, este es guapo. Vale, para los escenarios en los que nos metemos en cámara lenta. Vale, guay. Vale, venga. Muy bien, investigar el altercado. Opa.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Brick's belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Ok. Ah, vale. En la... O sea, aquí en la... Vale, pensaba que íbamos a irnos a la prisión de Detroit. No, es aquí, los... Aquí en la misma comisaría, vale. Y bajamos... ¿Por dónde era? Por aquí, ¿no? No. En el calabozo. No me sale la palabra, el calabozo. El calabozo de la propia comisaría. Estaba pensando y estrujándome la cabeza buscando la palabra correcta. Calabozo. Vale.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of
pesado.
all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
Venga, va. Seremos buenos con el chaval. Su voluntad es buena. Su intención es buena. Venga.
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go.
Sí.
I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Venga, let's go.
Practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now?
Venga. Vas a flipar, chaval. Vas a flipar. Te vas a cagar en las calzoncillos.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start?
Venga.
First, I want to watch you practice.
Mira y aprende.
Can I play now? I can't hurt myself. That was awesome.
Not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
Uf, buenísimo. Oh. 150.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Vale, tengo que darle otra vez aquí. ¿Qué onda? Vale, vamos a ver. Uf.
Huh. Is everything okay?
Madre mía, tío. Yep.
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
Vale, esta, venga, esta es buena.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Muy bien. Pues ya está. Vamos al calabozo.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
¿Qué le pasa a este ahora?
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
Vale, lo tuyo es vivir el cuento. Pues sí.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Ok, vale. Pues quizá podemos sacar algo de información de Pickles y ahora vamos a sacar más información de la sala de briefing, de la sala de reuniones de los polis.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not...
No. Misiones secundarias no. En memoria del agente Briggs. Venga, sí. Vamos a centrarnos.
Thanks to Robocop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the Street Vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
Vaya, otra vez, en la tele.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious Street Vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
Let's go, vámonos, venga. Para mí que esto es una distracción igual, es tan evidente, es tan...
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Pues nos vamos al banco. Muy bien.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Grande Robocop, me encanta. El puto amo, tío. Uy, la periodista. La tal Ortiz, ¿no? Samantha Ortiz, creo que era. Algo así. Se ha burlado el cordón policial así como... como si nada. Madre mía. Ok.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Nice.
Contact! Contact! Show our friend how it's done, boys.
Vamos, recarga, robo.
Stay sharp. Cover me!
Wow, vamos empatados, tío. ¿Ya está? Vale. Ok. Espero que estos no vuelvan a buguearse, porque uno vale, pero tres... Uy, se lo han cargado. Se ha cargado uno.
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Ouch. Tío, me está dando una paliza soberana, pero claro, es que es imposible, tío. Son 3 contra 1, tío. Así sé lo que ganan ya. Yo también ganaría. Teniendo 2 Robocops más conmigo. Curas. Vamos. Nice. Buena. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ah, vale, por ahí, ¿no? Abrir eso, ok. Son muy buenos, tío. Son muy buenos. Bueno. Ya es imposible ganar esto. Complicadísimo. Vamos. Venga.
Robocop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Vale, mi prioridad es que esta ciudad sea segura.
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Dejaremos que se vaya, aunque está incumpliendo la ley en cierto modo. Confiaremos en su criterio y en la línea de investigación que está siguiendo.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Vamos, grande, Robocop.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
Ahí está.
Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
Sí. Está.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
Venga.
Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Uy, una bomba en el pecho.
You're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Qué asco de tío.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
Podemos desactivarla, tío. Vamos. A ver cómo sale esto.
Opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Vale, veo...
Four connectors with
Eso, conectores.
What's the highest voltage?
24.
24 volts.
Vale, ahora esto.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the Street Vultures.
Vale.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
Vale, y nos falta uno, ¿no? Nos falta una pista. Ahí, vale, va. Perdón, una placa base.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time.
Vale, pero había dos que eran iguales, creo.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but
I'm colorblind.
Vale.
Based on my engineering database, I have determined that the order of detaching the 12-volt cables is irrelevant.
So you knew all along?
I thought you may learn something here.
Okay, then start with the 24-volt connector, then proceed to detach the 12-volt cables.
Vale, suena bien. Desconectar el cable verde. Pink. Desconectar cable rojo. What? ¿Lo he hecho mal? ¿En serio? Uy, igual. A ver, a ver. A ver. Vale, vamos a saltar todo esto. Vale, venga. Esto por un lado. Poink.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Vale.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the Street Vultures.
Vale, y último.
4 cables, green, 2 reds and blue.
Ah, miércoles. Vale, sí, he cortado. Sí, perdón. Ahora me doy cuenta de lo que... Vale, ahora me doy cuenta de que... del error que he cometido. Vale, perfecto. Ya está. Vale, sí, he cortado mal. Vale, cortamos el verde. Claro, he cortado justo el que no era, que es este de aquí, ¿vale? Pues podemos cortar el cable azul, da igual. Y ahora este de aquí. Listo. Nice.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Dios mío, qué tío más asqueroso. ¿No podemos encerrarlo ahí? Vaya, pues creo que la retirada en efectivo va a ser que no.
Where is all the money? Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Esto sigue. Vámonos. Madre mía, qué guapo el sitio este. Vale, tenemos curitas. Vale, por aquí no podemos ir. Solo queda este camino. Venga. Nos hemos cargado al tío ese que avisaba a refuerzos. Vale. A dormir. Uy, ¿qué ha pasado? Pobrecitos. Venga. Escopeta en mano, hermano.
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry. Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area. And it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Vale, me parece bien.
Roger that.
Vale. Toma. Vale. Queda uno, queda uno. Bueno, ya no. Dos al precio de uno. Madre mía, esto merece un like, pero un mega like. Este kill que nos acabamos de marcar, vamos. Buenísima, buenísima. Llevo esta por si vienen más moteros o más enemigos, que seguro que sí. Venga. Cuidado. Venga, siguiente. Tío, ¿cuántos hechos aguanta este cabrón? Pues si le da como 5 o 6 al menos. Ahora, madre mía. Ok. ¿Y ahora quién? Ah. Vale, muerto. ¿Dónde vas tú? Venga, arriba. Dios mío, tío, qué bueno. Qué bueno es este juego. Venga, va, ¿qué? ¿Contestamos la llamada? Venga, sí. Guau, cuántas armas, ¿no? Uy, yo creo esto. Escopeta de combate. ¿Eh?
I am listening, Creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Ok. Pues se nos sigue escapando Spike, tío, qué rabia. Pues chicos, chicas, dejaremos aquí este episodio. Ya lo sabéis, buen like, comentarios. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio de Robocop Rogue City. A ver si esta vez en el siguiente pillamos a Spike de una puñetera vez. Y nada, lo dicho, hasta el siguiente vídeo.